Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, my name is Muhammad Tasbih Farhanbaru and I'm from class D. I will present about what age should children be allowed to be on social media. Globalization that occurs in this era makes the process of communicating faster and easier. The ease in the communication process occurs because of the internet network, and one of the direct communication services is social media. Today, social media users are not only adults, but also school-age children. The study aims to explore the experience of school-age children in using social media. This research is qualitative with phenomenological study. The key participants in the study were students aged 10 to 12 years old and using social media. The sampling technique used is the snowball sampling method. The data collection method used is in-depth interview. The data were analyzed using the mistakes technique. The result of this study obtained 4 times. The first is the benefit using social media: getting information, communicating, making new friends, and completing school achievements. The second is the disadvantage: distort learning and getting negative types of information. Third, namely self-development, developing hobbies through watching video. Finally, the reason for using social media: life burden, get the latest information and communicate. The result of this study can prove knowledge to school-age children regarding what is obtained from social media, as well as improve on education, development, and social relation of school-age children. The range of new media or internet and electronic devices such as smartphones, tablets, laptops, and other smart electronic devices give rise to a generation of digital natives. The generation of digital natives, or no generation or digital generation, is a generation born in 1990 who lives in life surrounded by sophisticated technological devices such as computer, video games, digital music player, cell phone, toys, and other sophisticated tools, and use them in daily life. The high use of the internet through smartphones in children has a negative impact on children's physical and mental health. To overcome this, the Women and Children Protection Task Force, or PPA, or Hamlet 18 Kampung Leles, Sleman, Yogyakarta, has a smartphone use program for children. This village has pioneered the program since 2015 and has received active participants from the community. Samsudi, 2018. The research method that will be used is qualitative method with a single case study from Robert Yin, 2018. The theoretical framework used is the theory of interpersonal communication in social campaign and the theory of communication component from Laswell with a focus on the characteristic of communicator, message, and types of communicating channel use. Activities in using the smartphone include providing a playing field by using the route during playing hours, providing traditional game equipment and mini library. Selection of messages carried out by smartphone was carried out through interpersonal communication from host to host and also mediated communication such as sticker, murals, banner along the road in Airway or Hamlet 18. The main message conveyed was to show the dangers to children's health if smartphones were overly negative approach. The communicator who conveys the message is credible person and has good interpersonal communicating skill. Research conducted by many researchers, one of which is research conducted by child psychologist Ika Putri Dewi, M.C., state that 12 years is the right time for children to access social media. On the other hand, President Jokowi stated that the age of 13 is the right time for children to use social media. This is supported by the Minister of Communication and Information or Menkominfo Rudiantara. President Jokowi said the parents should support the use of social media by children under the age of 13 in order to avoid negative influence on social and psychological life of children. Basically, every social media has implemented age rules for their respective user, including WhatsApp 13 years old, YouTube 13 years old, Facebook 13 years old, Instagram 13 years old, Twitter 13 years old. This further emphasizes that the age of 13 is the right time for parents to give their children access to social media. However, parents must still pay attention to the use of the child by making the following rules. Rules number 1. Applying private setting on children's social media. Number 2. Create a usage schedule. 3. Know your friend and what they do on social media. 4. Monitor children gadget regularly. Part of this material is globalization that occurs in this era makes the process of communicating faster and easier. The presence of new media, internet, and gadget electronic devices such as smartphone, tablet, laptop, and other gives rise to generation of digital natives. The generation of digital natives, no generation, or digital generation, is a generation born in 1990 who lives surrounded by sophisticated technological devices such as computer, video games, digital music player, cell phone, toys, and other sophisticated tools, and use them in daily life. This in the communication process occurs because of the internet network, and one of the direct communication services is social media. Today, social media users are not only adults but also school-age children. Technological development makes children's lives integrated with social and digital media on internet. Children who are still growing are always interested in trying new information or something and don't really know what the consequence will be. Children are directed to use the internet as the source of useful information learning and not just choose the desired and fun information. Everyday children are always close and consume media products. They learn more from the media than they learn from their parents. The next reality is that people do not expect much education from the media, even though the media work as a medium of information, education, and entertainment. Internet media is important tool to help learn and achieve the desired quality of life. Like use of the internet through smartphone in children has bad impact on children's physical and mental health. Therefore, it is necessary to have age limit in the use of social media. Research conducted by many researchers on which is research conducted by child psychologist Ika Putri Dewi, M.C., stated that 12 years is the right time for children to access social media. On the other hand, President Jokowi stated that the age of 13, the right time for children to use social media, is supported by the Minister of Communication and Information, Menkominfo Rudiantara. President Jokowi said the parents should support the use of social media by children under the age of 13 in order to avoid negative influence on the social and psychological life to the child. This further emphasizes that the age of 13 is the right time for parents to give their child access to social media. In addition, parents need to probe understanding children are not interact or share personal information with strangers while still keeping an eye on them on social media. Thank you for your attention.